Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, ready to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we are underway here in San Francisco. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Luis Arraez stands in. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Trey Turner now.
Ball. Right.
Cole in his 13th season, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one in the dirt. The throw to second is offline. Arraez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Way back there, it's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now a check to third, maybe thinking something's on. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. One down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Ball.
Runner on at third, one gone. Now a step off to third, and Turner's back in. On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Alec Bohm in the box now. Takes strike one.
Ball one.
In the air, right field. Jones on the run towards the line. Base hit as he pulls up short.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Check swing. He held up. Ball two. Bohm off of first with two away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him looking. Third out. Second inning set to go. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Really nice swipe a second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and that is out number 2.
Batting 7th, third baseman Ryan.
There's Ryan McMahon now. That misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Sets him down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Back here at Oracle Park. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
One and 2 here.
Ball 2.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos in position. Hauls it in for the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett Cole.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Justin Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air left field. And that will end the inning. After 2. Back here in San Francisco, on to the 3rd inning, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
There's a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
George Lombard Jr. the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up.
Bottom of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Luis Arias. Just missed.
Off the plate. Ha! Ball.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Turner in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning.
No.
Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And now the count filled up 3-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll get down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
No.
Schwarber in the box lays off for ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Ball 2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the
Ball
move.
3.
There's a ball. Throw bounces in and he's safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Turner takes his lead at third with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here is Bryce Harper.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That
Ball
one
2.
misses. That's 5 straight.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they're all
Ball
loaded
4,
up.
first base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did
Ball
right
1.
there. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out, base is full.
Ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Marsh
Ball 1.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Late swing, foul to the left.
Look, in
Outside.
situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything.
That's strike 2. The next
No.
pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Up the middle. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back here at Oracle Park and stepping in. For the Yankees, Ben Rice. Wheeler back to work.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Out towards right center field. Harper on the move. And there's one away. Luis Garcia digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's and 2. The Phils leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Three-two now. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bohm takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. 2-2 down. That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Elliot Ramos. Single to right in his first trip. Swing and a foul out of play. Ramos in his third season, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Yankees. Back here in San Francisco, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Outside low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Now a quick throw to first. Realmuto back in there. Realmuto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. And he makes the catch. Throw sails over his head at first. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ball.
Pulls that one foul. Realmuto runs. Swing and a miss. In there safely. Hit in the air, left field. Ramos moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Trey Turner at the plate.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh,
No,
he doesn't
that's a
get the
ball.
call. And the count now 2-0. On the run, sends it over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
No, that's a ball.
Almost
Ball.
got him. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the all. Here comes a skip. A new arm into the game, the righty, Fernando Cruz.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Phillies leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now the right fielder, Spencer Jones. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Nice stop. There's one. On to first.
He's in there. He's safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Up next for the Yankees,
One out man at first. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A 2-run blast. And they cut into the deficit. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the shortstop, George Lombard Jr.
Ball, no.
Misses the sweeper. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now the count is even. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the air, left side. Marsh under it. He's got it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's out. Hee-haw.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Bryson stops. Stands in. Oh, that got him.
Take first.
First and second. 1 out. Here's JT Realmuto.
No.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2. And fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And that's outside. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He shoots one out to right. And they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. 1 for 3.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
In the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Trey Turner with a chance now.
That's a ball.
Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. Trey Turner goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-2. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
(3-2) stays alive. Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Ball.
That is if you are the offensive side of it.
1-1 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Boom. Not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Now
ball.
One missed. And there's ball 4.
He did not the entire at bat.
So digging in now for Philadelphia. Here comes the skipper. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Angel Chavez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's the inning. But they score 7 times. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for New York, Luis Garcia. Hammered down the right side, but foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with two strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation.
He's trying for third. Ramos in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Man at second. Runner goes again. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out. Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Jones. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
And that is the third out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and the deficit back here at Oracle Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball two.
On the ground to third. There's one and two.
Got him. That's
What
an
a
out.
play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
High fly ball, right field. Jones settles under this one, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Killian.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That missed by a lot. Ball one. Killian, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. The 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
So up next, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Just a solid
number
swing right there.
96.
Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, George Lombard Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-5.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Caleb Killian done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tim Mesa. He's into the game with the bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Ben Rice. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Yankees,
Luis Garcia now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Boom. Toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. Back here in San Francisco. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
No.
That's outside.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. And
Ball
the
3.
slider just misses. That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner takes off. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter,
No.
Schwarber.
Arise leads off first with 1 away.
Hey. Ball.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that
too
one.
low.
Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long
Drive.
distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Nice grab. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. One left for Philadelphia. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the eighth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the eighth.
All over that one right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Tap foul at the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Way out front for strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brooks Raley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
McMahon swings through it for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets him to chase after that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. The Yanks lead one. Work to do. It's 10-5. Back here in San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 8th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Inside, just missed.
Hey.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. That one misses.
That's a ball. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
What a bat. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the new pitcher on now, Ryan Yarbrough.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bohm gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Huh.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham should have this one. Brings it in.
Up next.
This is Bryson Stott. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Phillies.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Ha!
That one catches the zone. That's strike two.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the inning is over. It's the We go to the ninth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Sugar, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Lombard at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 2 away down. So last chance for the Yankees. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Comes through with the RBI. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but
that one lifted to left. Marsh gets under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.